Ever since Epic Universe came into play within the theme park world, the controversy has been wild. And while a majority of people claim that Epic Universe is one of the greatest theme parks of all time, there is still a large majority of people who don't think this way. Yeah, they don't necessarily think Epic Universe is bad, but they definitely believe that other Universal parks are better. What other Universal parks? Well, Islands of Adventure. Many people view Disney as Epic Universe's biggest competition, but really, it's Islands of Adventure. As you know, you can't pick a park-to-park ticket from Islands to Epic or Studios to Epic within one day. Therefore, people who are visiting for a single day either pick between Epic or Islands of Adventure. So really, in a way, Epic Universe's biggest competition is Islands of Adventure. So now it boils down to which park is better. Which park truly takes the cake and is considered the best Universal park, at least in Florida. I do sincerely believe that Epic Universe and IOA are the two best Universal parks on the globe. So today I'm going to do the ultimate showdown, IOA versus Epic, and see which park is truly better. Let's start with the first category, thrill rides. Now, I don't think Epic Universe is bad in the sense of thrill rides. By all means, no. They have good thrill rides. I mean, they don't have a lot. I would say Curse of the Werewolf, Hiccup Swing Gliders, and Stardust Racers. And if you consider Monsters Unchained a thrill ride, there's that too. But really, when it comes down to it, I feel like IOA takes the cake for thrill rides. Really, when you think about it, there's no debate here. I mean, IOA has VelociCoaster, it has Hagrid's, it has Hulk. Really, Islands of Adventure as a whole just screams thrill rides. I would also consider thrill rides and roller coasters to be basically in the same category. So yeah, Islands of Adventure definitely wins this category, and that's 1 point for them. Moving on to the next category, dark rides. This one gets a little more complicated because I would view Spider-Man as being one of the best, if not the best, dark ride on Universal property. But if you look at Epic Universe, they have more quantity. Monsters Unchained and Battle at the Ministry is a double whammy. Both of those are hard hitters. So this really becomes kind of a complicated thing, which park is better overall. I would lean more towards Epic Universe. I mean, yeah, I love Spider-Man. I think it's one of the best Universal dark rides ever, but I think Monsters Unchained probably overshadows it. And as far as the rest of the park for Islands of Adventure, as far as dark rides go, they don't really have a lot besides Spider-Man. I mean, yeah, there's Forbidden Journey, which is also pretty good, but after that, you really kind of drop off. I mean, you got Kong and like the Cat in the Hat, but both of those aren't very good. I really feel like if Islands had another Spider-Man level ride, they would probably win this category. But as of now, I think Epic Universe takes the cake. Battle and Monsters are some of the best dark rides out there. So I think this category is a little more tough, but Epic Universe wins. So to run you up to speed, we are now tied 1-1, but now moving into the next category, food. Food in theme parks is a big deal. For this category, on one hand, you have Islands of Adventure that has pretty good food. I mean, if you consider Mythos to be a factor in this, it's definitely a strong contender for Islands winning, but Mythos is closing. And after Mythos, honestly, Islands is pretty mediocre. I mean, don't get me wrong, the food isn't like bad, but I just don't think it's on the same level as Epic Universe. For Epic Universe, you have some of the best food ever at a theme park. I mean, this is a huge point that a lot of enthusiasts had made about the park, and I think a lot of people agree that some of the food is very, very good. Especially in Isle of Berk, I think that food in that land is like some of the best theme park food I've ever had. I mean, it definitely has potential to be the best theme park food ever. So I think for this category, Epic Universe is the clear winner, but I'm definitely not a Islands of Adventure food hater. Don't get me wrong. Okay, moving on to theming. I think this one is pretty obvious. A lot of people would definitely go with Epic Universe for theming, and I have to agree. The theming in Epic Universe is top tier. I mean, it's some of the best theming out there. But I definitely would not just throw Islands of Adventure under the bus as far as theming goes. I mean, if you look at every island, they are pretty stacked as far as theming. I will admit, I think that I like the Harry Potter land and islands better than Epic. I mean, the Epic Harry Potter land is good. It has like one of the best Harry Potter rides ever. But I think Forbidden Journey is really just a great dark ride. I mean, from the queue to when you're actually going on it, I mean, it's the OG Harry Potter ride. And I really think Universal did such a good job with it that it becomes something that's extremely consistent. So, yeah, I think Epic Universe has better theming overall, but if you pick out certain points in Islands of Adventure, they are really, really well themed. I mean, yeah, I could talk about the theming about Epic Universe all day. I mean, you can't go anywhere where it's not themed. Even the bathrooms are. So, yeah, another point to Epic Universe. That makes it 3-1 with Epic Universe in the lead. But here's where things kind of change up in my opinion. The reason why I like Islands of Adventure more than Epic Universe is specifically for this category, and I call this category re-rideability. Which rides are more consistently good? Which rides are you more willing to go on over and over again, and you're willing to spend an entire day at that park because each ride is so good that you just want to go on it over and over again. This is where things kind of become complicated, and I believe that Epic Universe does not win this category for several reasons. First of all, Epic Universe only has 11 rides. This definitely becomes a problem because Islands just has more to do. And with Epic having a lack of rides, yeah, they have good theming and good food, but the rides are the main draw to the park. I cannot tell you a single time when I have been to Islands and I have been disappointed by my day. Every time I have gone there, every single ride has been good. And I feel like the vibes are really great at that park. For Epic Universe, it's kind of seems like the other way around. Maybe it's because I've had some sloppy experiences going to the park in the past. I mean, yeah, I love the park, but there was so much hype and so many expectations built around it that it was sort of kind of a rise and fall, hit or miss situation where people went to the park, had like a great time riding all these new rides, and then that was kind of it. I feel like Epic Universe hasn't really been this day by day great thing. And I know that this is an extremely hot take, but I think Islands of Adventure is just more consistently good. I mean, every time you go there, it's great vibes, great rides. I mean, it's so much fun to visit islands. Visits to Epic Universe, due to them not being a part of annual passes, feel so far and few in between that it just feels like each time is kind of either really good or really bad, and you don't go enough times to get in a good trip. And because there's so few rides, it can kind of knock your day down when an animatronic isn't working or something goes wrong, because you don't really have the ability to go to Epic Universe over and over and over again without spending so much money. So, I feel like Islands is kind of in the same sense of why people visit Disney more often than Universal. It's just Disney has way more stuff to do, and this kind of reflects how Islands has way more stuff to do than Epic. You go to Epic and it's kind of the same stuff. You go on the ride and nothing's really new. Maybe this is mostly due to Islands being under construction, but I believe Universal is pouring so many updates into their other parks that they've kind of forgotten about Epic Universe. I mean, yeah, I know, heck, it's brand new. But without the park fully growing its roots out, it just feels a little bit less consistent. I know they've kind of poured in updates with the new Cacao character, but like, I would love to see way more of this at Epic Universe. I think the biggest example of this problem is now I've been to Epic Universe twice and I've seen everything. I mean, I can't really go back again just simply because there's nothing new to experience at the park. I think when the park grows bigger and adds more things to do and more rides, this will slowly change. But as of now, Islands is a park that you can really revisit a lot, and it will always be fun each time. So that gives another point to Islands of Adventure, and now Epic Universe is up by 1. Now moving into the last category, operations and wait times. Now, look, this is complicated because I'm instantly gonna lean towards Islands of Adventure for this. And in a way, it's kind of no debate. I mean, Epic Universe has some of the longest wait times out there. I mean, I think every ride except for Monsters Unchained and, like, the Carousel is constantly long. I would say Stardust Racers has definitely gotten better at this as far as operation goes. They kind of fixed that problem. But as far as the entire park goes, Epic Universe really struggles with this. Meanwhile, Islands of Adventure has fixed this problem. I mean, they have managed to take this park and fix these wait times. I mean, obviously, except for Hagrid's, but I feel like that's always going to be long no matter what. I mean, Epic Universe's Hagrid's is just called Donkey Kong. So I think Islands is pretty much a clear winner for this. I mean, I don't see the wait times for Epic Universe going down anytime soon. They're typically always long, and I feel like, unfortunately, it's just going to be like that for a while. Epic Universe is still pretty new, so it's just a problem they have to face. And now the score is tied. So there you have it. The final verdict is both parks are great. Just kidding. Islands of Adventure is a better park overall. I feel like Islands of Adventure is just considerably better than Epic Universe because of what I mentioned earlier. I mean, everything is so re-rideable at that park that I feel like you are just bound to have a good day at Islands. I mean, the vibes are so great at that park, and I just love visiting there every single time. Don't get me wrong, Epic Universe isn't a bad park, but Islands is better.